Hi guys, Lady Yoga here with Yoga Quickies. This is the show where you tell me what you want out of your fitness or yoga routine, and I give it to you in 5 minutes or less. So we have Nurit from the Bronx, who just turned 50 and feels like she's dizzy all the time. I've had my inner ear checked and don't have vertigo, but every time I'm in a yoga class, I fall out of balance postures. That's totally normal. What can I do? Okay, well, as a woman, as we age, our balance does tend to get a little funkier. If you think about it in the most practical terms, we live on the planet Earth, which is round, and we're spinning around the sun, which is also round, and so we're spinning constantly. We can't always be in a perfectly still state of being. Depending on how you are with your physical cycles, if you've just had a baby, and seasonally. So if you're in the middle of, like right now, we're transitioning from summer into fall, and anytime we're transitioning into seasons, our balance can be a little funked up. As a teacher, when I look at people, especially when we're in that first week before a season changes, a first week of a new season, I actually think it's kind of funny when I teach a posture that's a balanced posture, a standing balance posture, because people are falling all over the place. So it's kind of like comic relief for me, even though it might be very frustrating for you when you're standing and keep falling out of a posture. Also, if you think about the time of year that we're in right now, we're in a huge election season where the tennis match between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton is enough to knock anyone off of their feet. So just know that it's completely normal to kind of lose your balance, whether you're male, female, whether you're young or old. It really is, and also the moon, the seasons, the moon, the cycle of the moon. It is very much planetary, very much where we are. So there are so many different factors as to why our balance can get funky. So a few of the things that we can try in 5 minutes or less is core work. So we'll start the timer right now, we've only got 5 minutes to deliver these goods to you. Here we go. Everything initiates from the core. So I would say start your yoga practice or just start your day with a little bit of core work, just to spike up, that strength and that feeling of control and strength in your body, and then you're good to go for the rest of the day. So what I would say is, if you've got a block or a book, a baby, a wine bottle, anything you want, just take that object up and over your head. It can be slightly forward, especially if you have any tightness in the shoulders, and you can take a slight bend in the elbows. Dig your heels into the floor or soles of the feet. Pull your abdominals in as if someone's punched you in the stomach, or you heard a really nasty comment from Donald Trump, and slowly begin to roll down to that point where you feel like you're just going to collapse, right? So you're going to actually just hang out in that moment. Squeeze that block like there's no tomorrow. That's Donald Trump said. Oh my gosh, I'll be enough of that one. Stretch the arms up and over the head. Firm the belly in towards the spine, and then you'll do the same thing. So you'll squeeze that block, and that point in the navel where you feel like, this is the only way I'm going to get up. I want you to hold on to that block, squeeze the belly even more, press down into your feet, and begin to lift on up. Ooh, that's not easy, but it's not hard either. You just do it a few times, even if it just means tiny little lifts. You don't have to lift all the way up, but that point where you feel like you need momentum, don't go into the momentum. Hold there, pulling the abdominals in, and then maybe you can squeeze, keeping those feet to the floor and lift. The same thing when you're up here, squeeze that block, get to that point where you feel like you're gonna collapse down, hold there, hold there, hold there, keep those feet digging in the floor, and then maybe you can get all the way down towards the floor. Okay, so that's a wonderful way to just start to turn on the core so that you can do balancing postures. From here, I would say come to all fours, and you just want to make sure that you're nice and long and lean through the front and back body. You can kick back through your right foot and just see how your balance is there on 3 limbs. So your left knee, your right palm, and your left palm. You'll just hang out there for a few breaths, and then if you think that your balance is really strong, you can come to like cupcake fingertips on your left fingertips. Or if you're feeling rocking, you can extend your left arm forward. And see if you can hold there while keeping a soft face and some deep breaths in and out through the nose. That's an awesome way to just kind of challenge your balance. Obviously, you'll want to do the other side because you don't want to be lopsided as you're coming out. And really, only just a few of these to sort of see how you feel is really quite good. And then right into downward facing dog, you can play with the idea of balancing in your downward facing dog. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. Stretch your right leg up towards the sky, see how that feels. And your left leg up towards the sky. Couple breaths. Then just to make it a little bit more fun and interesting, stretch your left arm up towards the sky. Hold for a few breaths. And then the right palm. And then if that feels really good, you can come into a few more balance postures where you don't even have to be balancing on one leg, right? You can just simply lift to your tiptoes. I got a nice low pile carpet here, but if you've got a mid, look at how my ankles are wavering there. This is balance. You can just do this. You can do this at your office with your chair. Just do a few of these, just to test your balance. Maybe a few toe raises. So bring the weight towards the heels. It might feel like you're gonna lean back. Probably not gonna happen, right? But use the support of a chair. Whoa, my balance is rocking. And you can just kind of do a few, just to kind of see where you're at. And then you can build from there. So you don't have to be on the mat doing full standing postures in balance where you're doing tree without a chair, but you can even try your half moon where one leg is lifting, the hips are stacking, and you're just leaning onto a table or a chair. You can do this while you're emailing your friends, setting up a hair appointment or an appointment for your kid, right? So you can do your warrior 3 pose like this, leg extended. And then eventually you'll get to a point where you can take those hands alongside the waist and not use the support of something else. It is not easy to do it on a carpet, but balance can be funky. Right now, balance is funky for a lot of people. So just honor yourself, honor your body. We've got 2 seconds left, man, that rocks. 5 minutes, that's all you need to do to kind of get into your body, get into your balance, and that's really all you need. And then as you continue to practice on the mat with your teacher or, you know, on your own, then you can just kind of implement a few of those little tricks that we did today in your practice so you don't feel the pressure of having to do any certain posture perfectly without the support of something else. Thanks, my little timer. I appreciate that. So that's it. For Nurit, thank you for your comment, your suggestion. And for those of you who are interested in just getting a little bit of fitness every day, even if you're like the busiest person on the planet, everybody's got 5 minutes. Okay, so just subscribe down below. Give me a suggestion as far as what you're doing in your life and where you want to find your yoga and your fitness, and we'll find it for you in 5 minutes or less. For Lady Yoga and Yoga Quickies, thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.